Hello and welcome to the Monstrosities channel. I'm Monster and welcome to the Sims 4. I am currently building up the Strangerville's library. I've been working on my entire city and changing it up a little bit. I am just gonna change the whole model of this building. Even though it's cute as it is, it looks kind of drab and boring. Especially on the inside, and how there's nothing on the attic area. So, let's just go ahead and delete this stuff. I have a reference here. I found like a picture of an ancient library that I thought looked appealing, and I'm going to make a similar replica of it, even though it's not going to look exactly the same. But again, you can only do so much in The Sims anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and start out with the perimeter of it, kind of get the general boxing of it. Also going to speed run through this so you don't have to watch it in slow motion. This build took me a few hours to make. But I really enjoy the Strangerville pack. It's my most played in zone. It's my favorite. I just like how... what's the word I'm looking for? It's not vintage. Just old. Golden age, maybe, is the word I'm looking for. Back in like the 1970s-ish time zone. Maybe older, actually. But I've been going around changing up a lot of the builds here, obviously, such as this library here. I will also be changing the bar soon, since I haven't gotten around to doing that. I just opened up a new save file, so I have to build this stuff all over again. And I think I did a good job with this library, because I'm not good at making libraries. All of the other ones that I've ever made is so boring and just square and flat and ugh. But I always keep my households all the way on the top of the hill, while everything down below, including the trailer park, as some kind of shop or an activity area of some kind, just so it's like all put in one spot. I'll have to show you my city one day, but right now it's not going to be my main focus. I think it looks amazing though, and it is on my oh crap, what's it called? Gallery? Yeah, that's what it is. I shared it to my gallery if you guys are interested. It's at Monstrosities. That's spelt the exact same way as this channel. But if you are interested in anything Groggy makes, it's going to be at The Groggy Turtle. So go check their stuff out. They make some pretty amazing stuff too, so yeah. But I already might have said it, but this one will be shared to the gallery as well once I'm done with it. And it's definitely the nicest library I think I've ever made, so enjoy it. So, I've been gone for 3 weeks. Actually, longer, to be perfectly honest, because I hadn't kind of gotten in the mood to do any filming as of late, but I think it's finally time to jump back into my 100 baby challenge. You know, for The Sims 4, obviously. I remember playing Muriel Pan, and I think I have 5 or 6 kids. I know I have 4, but that doesn't really mean much because I have 4 episodes already, you know. But that doesn't mean I have 1 kid per episode. I'm pretty sure I have 5. I don't really remember, and I really need to look up what I have or how far I am and all this other stuff, but I think it'd be fun to kind of get back into that. I just think it's time to complete an actual challenge for a change, and I know that the 100 baby challenge can, oh boy, last for a long time, especially if you're not working on it every single day. So yeah, as far as I can get at least before I need a break from it, I guess. I've also been debating trying out Project Zomboid. I think that would be a fun game, and I know my reactions would be purely genuine and everything because, well, I've never played it before. I know I've heard about it and I've watched some things about it, but I still have no idea how to play the game properly or anything. So I think the panic and the constant dying would be hilarious. So yeah, I look forward to trying that out soon. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm also planning on doing some more crafting videos. I want to make some more books, like handmade books. I'm sure you've seen them floating around on my channel, but I have like a lot of paper that I need to use up, and it's just sitting there and it's driving me crazy, so it's time to get some done. And speaking of crafting, I might, well, does this really fall into crafting? I don't think so. Creativity, I guess. But I want to do some drawing videos. I haven't done a drawing video in forever, so that would be interesting to do. I haven't practiced any of my coloring in a long time either, so I might want to do some of that too, which I also was recording. So yeah, explore my coloring adventure. So exciting. But to some people it is. I don't know. Yeah. I think it might be fun to actually try ruining kids' books. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen like the YouTube channels with adults like changing kids' coloring books and making them like horrifically adult. You know, like that one horror artist dude who makes like a bunch of scary kind of scarier looking artwork inside of kids' books, if that makes any sense. I don't know his name, and I'm too lazy to look him up and put his name down in the in the video, sorry. But if you look up horror artist ruining coloring books or something, I'm sure you'll find it if you're interested. But yeah, I thought about falling back into those roots. Drawing and coloring, I think that would be kind of fun to bring back to the channel, even though it might be a little just more music-based oriented instead of lots of talking, if that makes sense, because it's hard to describe what you're doing apart from, hey, I'm drawing a centaur and this is how I'm doing it. Music plays. You get it? It's just so hard to give it any kind of commentary, you know? I don't know how other, like, artists do it. I guess it's just they have more charisma and have more stuff to talk about, I guess. Maybe that's all it is. In case you couldn't tell, I am horrifically awkward. Anyway, I've also been working on some more Thesselmir's Stories of Woes. These little stories take me a while to make because I have to draw the pictures too, and I like to make sure they're fairly detailed to how I had dreamt them. So, and for those who aren't aware, I dreamt all of those stories. So, yeah, some of them are weird, some of them are just so detailed. Well, all of them are really detailed. They have a start and they have an end. So, I mean, that's what makes them such a perfect story to tell. But I'm not really sure how I'm gonna change some of the words in this story, because, I mean, you can't hardly do anything or say anything with YouTube monetizing or not monetizing, censoring things. And a lot of my dreams were pretty horrific because artwork is, suddenly you have to have everything kid friendly, and I mean, there's a lot of adults on this thing. Artwork isn't going to be kid friendly for the most part, and I can't even draw how my dream actually looked, you know, without triggering the algorithm, blah blah blah. It's crazy. But I have a lot of stories that I'm trying to get into production here, quote unquote production, just editing, drawing, so forth, and share my dreams to the world with you guys, because it's so weirdly realistic and detailed, and I think they're fun, even though when I first experienced them they weren't fun. Although on paper it doesn't look that scary, but it really freaked your senses out, you know what I mean? I think you've had dreams like that, right? Right? But yeah, basically, sadly, these dreams have to be heavily edited, especially the one story that's called Door of Horrors, unrelated to the really lame movie. It's way worse than that. So yeah. I'm not sure how I'm going to even go about telling that story, but you know, keep an eye out for it, you know. It'll be posted eventually, I'm sure. It'll probably be the last one to ever be posted, despite being the very first dream I ever had about this world and how detailed it is and all that stuff, but yeah. Because they are all dreams, I am so curious to see how people would interpret it, because I don't understand them very well, or have like the game theorist guy like put a theory on it and give me an idea of what it might be all about. But yeah, we'll see. I definitely look forward to finishing up all of those dreams, just so, and who knows, I might even dream up some more stuff before then, but I need to eat some different salt so I can dream better. Iodized, in case people are curious. If you don't dream, try eating iodized salt. I can't promise that it will give you dreams, because some people are just literally incapable of having dreams, and you're blessed if you don't have dreams, because you're not being disturbed constantly. Either it be scary or not, you're still being disturbed by them. But we are planning on telling lots of different stories, including stories about games, like old games we used to experience, like World of Warcraft stories specifically, or Guild Wars stories specifically, because those stories are so much fun, and we will be sharing those too, which is going to be the Orc Pub is what I'm going to call it, because I have these cute little orc figurines that are needing to be used for these tales, and I just love it. So yeah, lots of storytelling, lots of crafting, lots of gameplays, lots of all kinds of stuff. We got lots of plans. Let's just put it that way. Even though it might take a while for some of that stuff to get put into work, but it'll be there eventually, one day, hopefully. But we're gonna start small, like 100 baby challenge, some drawing videos, that sort of thing. Whatever Graggy has in store, I don't know. I haven't spoken to them for a little bit, so whatever they have in plans, and yeah. But my projects for now is going to be 100 baby challenge, get some crafting books done, and maybe some drawing videos. Those are my short spots for now. Anyway, back to the game here. I have to delete a lot of these windows in order for my bookshelves to fit. I'm currently working on the chest table location spot, sitting area. I only need to put one in, so that's all I did. And it was more than enough to make the area more interesting. Started painting up all the floors and walls, and removing windows, and putting in bookshelves, and putting in seating areas to read your books, and yeah, it looks cozy, doesn't it? It's literally the best library I've ever made, without a doubt. It just looks so cozy. The one thing that I actually wish I had done still is add like a kids book section, but that's so hard to do, and I feel like that's what kind of ruined most of my other ones, because they're just so out of the ordinarily colorful, just rainbowy and kid looking, you know, and versus all of the super adult, serious, you know, come here to find your voodoo book kind of, you know, library, if that makes sense. But for now, I guess I'm going to stop my more or less ranting, or informant, or whatever the heck I'm doing here. And just let you guys enjoy the rest of the build for now, and I will see you at the end of the video. So, we're at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I think it turned out awesome. I just love how cozy and tight everything feels. It just feels like a library and how it should be, you know. The outside turned out pretty amazing. It is a bummer that the photos look at them. I mean, they stink, representing what this library actually looks like. But I am going ahead and putting them on the gallery like I said I would. I didn't put much of a description for them, as you could see. But I kept the same name, Strangerville Information Center, sorry. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. And if you did, leave a like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon if you're interested in getting notifications for our next videos. So, until the next video, I guess, this is Monstrosities saying bye-bye!